Hello. Good evening. It's me, little piece of your new favorite guy online. So it's been a while, 3 days to be precise. Well, if you want to be really precise, it was a little bit less, but kinda rounding it up to 3 days instead of 2 days, 23 hours and 56 minutes. And I'm back. It's Monday and it's time to do some magic. What do you want to do? That's up to us, guys. That's up to us. Thank you for being with me here. Let's have a look at our situation. So we are Mythic in Limited. That's astonishing. I don't know how I achieved it. I was at the end of my wit, really going insane and getting there, climbing from D4, but we made it. And I only played one game in Mythic, lost immediately, kept a one lander, never do that. And I would like to try and see if now my journey in Mythic is going to be the same as my journey in D4. That means that no matter what I do, I'm getting triple hands, the best opponents with their best openings, etc, etc. I hope that not to be the case, and I would like to climb below the 1200 to get that juicy value in the form of qualifier points. But actually, when you look at my plat 4 constructed rank, in 6 days we could make and turn that into a mythic, right? So I really want to do that too. So here we have an ethical dilemma, to have fun or to grind. Now I think, why not both? So let's start with the draft. Let's just do that for a moment, if that's interesting for you. And then, after we had our fun drafting, hopefully we get some wins, increase our rank status, or we go to the all-time low and just call it a day when it comes to drafting, and can switch to something better in form of standard. I really would like to hit double mythic, and there is an achievement for that, which it should be meaningless. It shouldn't give us any kind of warmth or fill our hearts with pleasure. But somehow it does. Somehow I feel like that could be the way. Okay, first time I'm opening Endstone. You can see I collected one. That's probably from a pack I opened. So first time I'm seeing this card. I know this card. People played it against me. I won against an Endstone when the opponent drew their whole deck, and I'm going to pick it. There is no reason not to pick it, except there is a engineer and an expansionist, and I know how to play against the Endstones. I know how to win against it. Not to mention there are multiple legendary or not multiple artifact removals. So not the worst first pick, but there are considerations to pick something else. Here, this cannot return artifact, right? So spacecraft or creature, that's neither of that. The specialist is not terrible, because in Gruul you often run into a situation where you cannot draw your cards, or you're just stuck. But actually Bruntar might be even better. Oh, who knows? Low drops are cool and fine. Should I be red-green right off the start? Maybe base green and 5 colors and stone deck? Let's pre-pick that, because there is just depressurize, some okay black cards, but really what we want is value all the way from turn 2 to turn 7. The green keeps flowing. So my opponent really had, cards when I won. They had multiple edge drawers, so they played their 2/2s, draw a card, and they had 10 2/2s on the field, but no more cards to draw, so they lost the game. Here, sacrificing an artifact, so this creates a lander token. Feels like a pick to me in this spot. The encounter is also fine. It's a removal after all, but not very good with a specialist, obviously. So, ooh, and Tanuk, look, the Gruul is really flowing this way. So we are in the right colors. Both of these creatures provide lander tokens, so that's value with a Tanuk. Okay, we are onto something now. I hope that we will be able to make this work. I'm really curious now if we can. Looking at the pack, the Vanguard is very strong, providing various values with the 1/1 counter effect. Focus fire, interesting removal. In our colors, the burst is fine. I really like the first burst in the Gruul deck. Although there are some creatures to be considered. There is a black Embrace Ovilion, which goes well with lander tokens, but also multiple... Oof. Sorry guys, I'm just amazed that Wayfarer is still in the pack. There is the Edge Rover, which you kind of want to do, but Wayfarer? Yeah, please. So we are now on a very good way to be having a busted green deck. And now the red seems like our most interesting color pair at the moment for sure. Two very strong cards to pair with it. What I would like to still see is more ways how to sacrifice artifacts, some more lander tokens or more effects for sacrificing. You might even want to sacrifice your endstone at some point. I mean, going down to 10 life, it's can be a downside. Okay, so that is definitely not easy math sometimes, but when you are down to 2 life and you top deck this, you'll feel very happy about the situation. Crasher, I'm fine with that card. Other than that, there is a second Voidborn already present. Luminary very late, very good common, but also the Crasher is fine. It fills the curve, it has trample, so... And with lander tokens, it can become quite big when it comes to attack. We can protect it with burst if we have enough mana. And we want to push damage through, so there is that. Lethal Breaking creates a lander. Everything survives except for the Range Rover in our deck. Maybe we should try it. I don't know, maybe just a sweeper, it's just a small flyer at first sight, but it does the job. Colossus, I think I would like to play this guy. I think I wouldn't mind being in a spot where we play more than just 2 colors with... wow, 3 Colossus? Now I really want to do that. Maybe the first Lethal Breaking would be a little bit better, but 3 of these guys... let's go. Let's have some fun. I mean, these are ideal in multicolor decks, but even if you have like a Stomping Ground, a Colossal Bridge, or a Bomb you're splashing for, currently we only have 2 cards which create landers, so... Oh, 2.5. Okay, 2.5. So we have to be careful, but not too much. Last pick, red pick. But this is a weak card, so doesn't surprise me. Each opponent just lightning bolt for 3 mana sorcery speed. Not what you're looking for, really. So another lander grabber, but I would like to give Corral more opportunity to shine. There is, if you want to get on with the Colossus and lands, strange lands, Jund is a good color pair. Anything what creates landers in this spot, well, just this Scrapbot. But I am happy with this. Ooh, interesting choices. Pollinator, fine. Land Seeker, Cow, great. The rare is a bit too good to pass up. It creates copies of creatures. So imagine, just having suddenly 3 Crashers coming at you out of nowhere. Also, there is a Watery Grave, which would be fine with multitudes of Colossuses, but right now I feel like this is great. Gravekill, all of these red and green cards are great, but we take yet another great great red card. Menace is fine on Corral. Flying is better, obviously, but no complaints. This Memorial Vault, sacrificing artifacts. Look, this is a combo with a specialist, but not a big one, not a huge one. You need to sacrifice other artifacts, so I don't think I want that. I just rather take my Landseeker. Whoa! So we can now splash into white. This is an amazing card as a white splash, and in red and green there is nothing. In white there is still a Radiant Strike. The white is really open, it seems. I think I wouldn't mind a huge Diadrine. Diadrine? Diadrine. I like that pronunciation. Sure. Let's take him. And a freaking Frigate? What is going on? Yeah, there is a Plasma Bolt, an Elemental. Yeah, I think we are having... Ooh, let's pick this card for sure. Now this is a land for our double color fixing, that's true. But this is also a very strong card. Sacrificing a land is not sacrificing an artifact, but it works. This also works because you have to sacrifice the token, and the Moxide also works, but the land is just very strong. Okay, there are picks for us. I don't want to pick too much black, I just want to splash for the total bombs. So my removal is ideally in red and green still. Another Colossus, let's not go over the board. Nesting Grounds is colorless land, so I rather take the removal. But the bridge, I think in this spot I will take. Like the Night Luminary is exceptionally late, and we are splashing for white, but not that much. And another Landseeker, just, make sure our mana is better. The Pangolin is excellent, and if we really want, just looking at the actuator, only the burst is a target, so that's not an option. Okay, look at this, another Landseeker, because 2 common bridges, obviously better than just one, but I'm fine with it. This 4-drop is excellent, and even a rare on the wheel, how lucky. A random card and another random card. Oh my god, that's excellent. What is our creature count? Quite high. Sotera is a nasty removal. Also, Gunship, we would be happy with that. But with Sotera, you don't mind playing small creatures, and this works with tokens, non-tokens, anything really. So this is a very strong deck. We might even not need to play the white cards. We will see how the fixing ends up, but I would like to try. Well, this is a great land for our deck. Wayfarer is obviously perfect. Vote out we would play, but a fix creature helping to make our Colossuses cheaper. I was talking about Stomping Ground. I would never imagine a Raging Ravine coming to our... and obviously double black is hard to splash for, so we will need a very good fixing. Oh, now the Bioengineer. You know what? I love the card. I already passed one. Pick one, but Pollinator is so much more needed in this deck. I mean, it's just... we need that. And what else we need? We need a lot of things. We will get there. We will get there. We will get what we need. We still have a couple of picks. We have some cards we could consider still playing. Yeah, this is... I'm very happy with the picks so far. Gravekill, I think that's our pick. Oh, the Scrapper is very strong. But I don't think we have the option to scrap away many of our cards. It's just great with Sotera, because once that you are able to sacrifice your own creatures, you're golden. You are winning by so much. Sacred Foundry, well, that helps with the white and the... So we could really consider playing that white, huh? It's a funny story. I was not already sold on the white, but now I might. Really helps with those colossus too. Let's see how this will work out. So here, just really this Fate Maker, making our token makers. Oh, what a late beetle. I mean, we have a massive 4-drop already, so this is something I'm looking to lower the curve, even at the cost of having a black creature. Okay, let's just... Banishing Light. Am I going to play Banishing Light in this deck? Feels strange. Maybe I should. Oh my god, no, let's do that. Let's do this. Focus Fire. Let's just remove it from... So much good white still going on. Tenderfoot, sure. We have our deck, and it's pretty great. The black splash is a bit greedy, but only a little bit, honestly. Only just a little bit. And we do have this, and that, and this. And now we can make some decisions, because I really want to play more green. So at least this is needed. And 4 swamps in this deck seems about right. 15-8. Now our white splash would consider of 2 rares and strong ones for sure. But this requires counters on other... Well, we have a Pangolin, which can get counters. We play 7 artifacts, but we do have some artifact makers. Corral, you know, hit or a miss, but... Corral, what did he do? Corral... it's hard for us to get through the Corral, that's true. Should I go completely crazy with 1 Sacred Foundry, 1 Plains, and those 2 cards? Like, that sounds like a recipe for disaster. Our Colossus can be 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 mana already. For if we have the full combo enabled. So I don't think I need to make it even more cheaper. Well, let's just play it like this then. Let's try this out and let's see. If it doesn't work, we can still try the white, but I don't think that will add on the strength, although it has a lifelink flyer and it has a massive creature. It can be a 2-drop, but it can be massive. Going first, missing our green, but having the Turbo Drone, a removal, and potentially Sotera seems all good to me. Hopefully we will find one of our green sources for our Colossus that would open the 4th mana. Oh, already there. Look at this, having the naturals. So if I play this, this will still cost too much mana. Oh, look at this. Now next turn we have a 6/6 Haster. If the Turbo Drone survives and disables, I like my chances. Okay, sure, that is I think I want to play this. can block and give the counter to finances for sure. Good for you, man. Good for you. I can already make 2 5/5s and get in there for a bunch of damage. You creature dies, so I think I would want to have the Sotera out first. Sounds interesting. Hahaha, good. Good for them. You get in there, my friend. Oh. It's almost great, except for the fact that I would need... Shall I? I don't think I will block. So I just attack. Like, using the corral on the 2/2 seems a bit weird. I almost want them to add so many creatures. It's... Let's see. Okay. What is he doing? Bouncing the Banishing Light? No. He doesn't care about the Banishing Light. Interesting. Ah, he does have another Banishing Light. Oh, he removed my creature, and I do not have a creature. Well, that is just great. Am I right? Oh my god. He really got me. With double Banishing Light, he really got me. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. Double Banishing Light was not what I was expecting, but here we are. Now I have no board, and my 2 rares requires some kind of board presence. Yeah, playing the Bombardier, I was just thinking it might get exiled and go there, but I should have just... Yeah. I think we are losing this one. Could I have done something better? That's the question. They didn't even play their relic. How funny. So going down to 2 life at this spot does not feel like we have outs to survive. Double Banishing Light. Oh, I didn't have to kill the Colossus. I could have killed the Physionesis at that spot. So for sure I had options. But... yeah, I could have played it better. Now I know. Now I know. Just killing the one threat. With what they had in hand, saving the Bombard was pointless. So that's on me. And let's see if we now are punished for that line of action, because we played our Colossus instead, which grew the Psionicist, and they took care of our Colossus, because obviously why wouldn't they? Going first, having good mana. I like this. I like this a lot. We still need one more land, but you know what? I'm going to tap my forest And maybe I will play my turbo drone. Interesting. Yeah, I don't mind playing my turbo drone here. Yeah, Banishing Lights are great cards, and I don't have a way to how to deal with them. I usually do play those, but specifically I didn't. So what will we play here? Okay, the opponent is really curving out, as we can see. This is a 1-2-3 drop. They are luckily on the draw, so at least there is that. But now I have to be careful. I think I want to run out this. Do I want to though? I can have a 4-4 crasher. You know what? No. No. Let's slow things down for a moment. Okay, let's just do this and let's see what the opponent wants to do. Now I will trade left and right, really. And I don't care. First I should trade with the Zealot, because they can decide at one point to blow up their whole... I mean, it would be very strange to do, but they might want to do that, so let's get him out from the picture. And then let's see. Now we can make a lot of plays. Oh, do you have a Lost in Space? That would be one way how to get rid of it for a turn. That would give them some leverage, that's for sure. And I would likely put it on top. Other than that, they are a little bit in trouble because they can only attack with their flyer. So I like that we play the Sotera in this spot. If they have Lost in Space, then for sure that's different. Let's see what will be our draw. Well, okay, the opponent wants to keep the pressure in the air. And they played another Zealot. So I think for us it's best to try and play the Crasher. If the Crasher will not get in there, then... Okay, they had something there, it seemed. Did not seem like a return, so the bounce. So it could have been the depressurize instead. I suspect they will just want to get in there now with a flyer again. Keep the pressure. Oh, really? Now, that's compliments to the chef, really. That's a strong... Okay, let's make them discard a card. You know, in this spot, really stealing my creature so they can get through, and they have ways to sacrifice, extra ways how to sacrifice. It's really amazing what they achieved with that one card. Yeah, they had the depressurize at the top. And I will continue to terrorize them. But we are very low on life. Once you are down to 5 life, a black deck can just kill you with a dubious delicacy and those intentions. So dealing 5 damage is always an option. I will trade if they attack, for sure. That's a no-brainer. Ooh, look at them, they are making more flyers. They are making more flyers available. And I'm very close to being 0-2. What I need to top deck actually is my rare to make multiple copies of the creatures which will be sacrificed. So I ensure triggering my Sotera several times. Yeah, as I thought. Drawing the land there was just sad. I mean, I do play lands, so I'm bound to draw them, but it was just sad. Now I cannot attack with any of my creatures, and I might be still dead to an attack in the air, because they just play their Titan. So here it just continues, the flow of losing games no matter what I do, you know. So I don't know how to deal with flyers in my deck. Can I have a look at my sideboard to check if I forgot to play a card, which would be maybe I forgot to draft a card. Oh, imagine having the Endstone there. There is blue, there is white. There is no reach creature. I have only the sweeper. I have the rover. So I have the burst. The corral. So look, it's not ideal, but I feel like the deck is better than an 0-2 start. So the mistake in game 1, what was there the mistake? Oh, not killing the finances right away, straight away, just dealing the damage and not allowing the value generated to happen. So next time, that is something I definitely could have done better. In this game, I had absolutely no idea. They curved out 1, 2, 3 and had the tractor beam to steal the creature, so it was like worst case scenario in a way. I played the Sotera and it had yeah, they never had to trade a creature because they always had a flyer available. Flyer and a removal. It was a little bit sad and funny to watch, but that's what happened. So now we are in a waiting room. Like the arena shuffler is really like trying to find me a match I cannot win. And he's like, oh my god, he has all these good cards. It will be very difficult for him to find somebody to get him to 0-3. Maybe I just pair him with a gold player and give him a terrible, terrible hand. Okay, we are against the Platinum 4 player, so now watch this hand. Oh, it's actually good. It's actually good. And the Endstone appeared. Now if I draw an untapped land, which I didn't, so I will rather play my Command Bridge to ensure green and Bombard are available. I need to make land drops to reach Endstone somehow. Opponent ramping, so that's strong but not game changing, not game ending. And they also are playing Jund, at least Jund, so maybe they show more cards. Yeah, I think I want to play my Pangolin here, but it's true that I can... I'm greedy and in this spot. Opponent also playing 5 drops over there. Yeah. I need to hit my land drop next turn. I did. And what a land drop that is, because that allows me to play my 5/5. So they did not even crew, so I expect it to be crew next turn. Oh, Raging Raven was great. Okay, Gene Pollinator is double Gene Pollinator. Okay, so no land perhaps? Looks like it, and I drew a land again. Okay, I want to really get down with the sweeper to ensure my next land drop. The question is, shall I pump? I think just leaving a bombard is bad. I don't know. Because then I still have the option to play my Turbo Drone. Ooh, this is tough. This is a little bit tough. I think making him bigger is better. Whoa, look at that. This is good. This is keepable. I don't think I want the edge rover in this spot. I still don't have a forest though. That's interesting. And both of these creatures provide counters for my... Ooh, that's... So Pangolin will get bigger. But I really cannot accept both of them. So maybe just this then. I think the Pangolin can crew. To crew immediately is... Nah. Oh, they have some kind of removal now. Bombard? Depressurize, I see. Not much I could have done about that, so... Now if they have a land drop... They don't, which is a bit scarier actually, because that means... 3 cards in their hand. Ooh, I don't like this so much. I do not like this, chat. But I have to trade. Okay, I didn't have to trade, but it's fine. So now we have an 2/2, a 2/3, and we can make the sweeper active. I think this time we should. And propose no attacks. I want to trade. We can take some damage because the endstone will always be our safeguard. To bounce back or to stay around that level. Okay, they only have 1 card in hand. But the 6/6 is definitely a problem. Like, let's make no mistake about that. I can and will bombard that, so this is not an issue. And I'm taking 9, yes. You got me there. Oh, look at this. This is perfect. Well, maybe not perfect, but kind of perfect. There are multiple ways how I can block now. If they attack with all, I'm screwed, obviously, but other than that... Attackers. Okay, so they didn't draw land because they would make their Ghost Rider bigger. Let's double block. And you know what? They are presenting some kind of a weird trick. Maybe we don't care. And we are fine with this. I don't know what kind of trick they can have. The +1/+1 is the most obvious one, but then... Oh. Okay, they really wanted the Edge Rover to die, so the Ghost Rider can grow. They have nothing in addition? What's going on? I do have... I think I want more green. And 7 mana acquired. Shall I play the Endstone right away? What would that achieve? Ooh. It's a little bit scary, right? I think I want to do that. If they have artifact removal, I will be surprised they didn't use it on the rover or the sweeper. And other than that, I just need to make sure that the Ghost Rider will not kill me. And that can obviously happen. Okay, they made him an 8/8. So now a Plasma Bolt is valid. Also a lot of other stuff. They are down to 2 cards, so let's just block the flyer and hope a little bit. If I die here, I die. Didn't die. Didn't die. Now let's play a land, because that draws me a card. Let's cry a little, because now I need to start making some chump blocks. Which I do not like at all. I do not like that at all. Damn you, Magic. So I could play the Onslaught for... Let's just count for a second. I can play the Onslaught for 1, 2, 3, 3. Next turn for 4, at least, for 4, likely. So I could make 4 copies of something, but that is just not even close. Back to 10. Yeah, but this is getting very bad very quickly. I would love to have my Sotera available. Okay. Let's see what else they decide to attack with. If they do like this, then I block the Wayfarer here. And we pray. They do not have a land. They did have a land. They did have that guy. Okay, so now we... Well, you know what? We first do this. Because I really want to draw less lands. Green, sure. Where are my 5/5s? Or my Sotera? Or, you know, just anything really. Oh, here you are. Good, great. Yeah, for 2 mana, that's fine. Oh, shoot. Land again. Land again. Land again. The deck is trolling me. For sure. Okay, let's count our land situation for a second. So this will be our 14th land. Oof, that's scary. I will have to let it go. I will have to let it go. Actually, I could triple block, but that seems even worse. So if they have the combat trick or something, I just have to be at the mercy of their place. Sure. Soon I will be... Okay, 2 more lands to be drawn. Oh, that's... It's great, I feel. Ooh, look at that. We can really take care of their board and everything now, so... Killing the 9/9 and getting the 5/7 sounds good to me. Sounds good to me, actually. But yeah, it's a little bit... Okay. Sure, that's not a card I want to play. But I'm still down to play this card, right? The Land Seeker, let's upgrade him into a 5/7 reach. Ho ho ho, now we're talking. Now this is just devastating. Okay. Whatever they decide to block with, I will burst my Land Seeker. 9 cards. And a bit of damage. Quite a bit of damage, actually. And a turn. Back to 10. So I just really want to play the Onslaught. I just really want to play that and nothing else. Oh, that's a good target. But they are now... Oh, they are crewing? No. Why would you do that? Don't do that. Are you fully crewing? What is going on? Whoa. Oh, the Sutter, I forgot about you. So let's count again. This is 1, 2, 3. Okay, I will not decount. So let's make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copies of this card. I should have haste. And that's our first win with this deck. All it took was the end stone with the rare. And for the opponent to stumble, or felt like stumbling for sure. We are down from the numbers to pure or mere percentage. Sorry, I'm checking my phone, but Dad is very sick, so I want to know what's going on there. Family. Oh, I was like one lander, but actually it's a 2. And we have the sweeper to find more. I will keep. Now, if I will play beetle or the sweeper, depends if we draw third land naturally. We didn't, so sweeper it is. We need that. I would love to block for sure. Oh, just a mountain. Still allows us to play the turbo drone, so the Landseeker had to go. Landseeker had to go. Sure, now a little bit of pressure, but we have no fears. Stationing anything is here funny and silly. I expect to die, but I will block anyway. They might be missing a color. Look at them, killing my 2-3. And we top decked, so now I feel great. Playing the Colossus first. Feels right. They make a 3-3. Shall I offer to block or just to start getting in there with a sweeper? I have no clear answer to that. Also, I don't want to station yet this. You know what? Because I anticipate yet another removal, they use the trajectory for a 2-3. I will just go and attack. They have a 3-3 now, and let's see what else they will add to the table. The blue mana was missing in their deck. Okay, that's nothing. I expected more from the opponent on such a late turn, but this happened instead. I have too many green drops, so this feels like just an attack with a sweeper. I don't want to give them a card, and I want to... You know what I fear the most? The sweeper. Okay, they are not playing anything. We hit a land, and now I actually will play my Tanuk first. My land second, ping them. I could still play my other Colossus. Now that's the question, right? And I think I will. I think I will crew station, excuse me. And play this guy. Maybe I should have not stationed first, but I did. Now they really have to pull the plug. They did pull the plug, but in a different way. Okay, saying goodnight to my mom. You should do the same. If you have somebody to say goodnight to, do it. Ugh, our numbers are terrible, but that's a 2-2. One more win and we can make the draft train going, otherwise we have to take a break for a couple of days. And my other friend just saying me that they got screwed over by their internet. They lost connection and couldn't double spell on their turn. Crucial to do so. So they went from 2-0 to 2-2. We went from 0-2 to 2-2. What kind of song is that? 0-2 to 2-2 to 0-2 to 2-2 2-2 to 0-2 2-0 to 0-2. Steve and Sean going second, going last. Is the hand keepable? We need a fourth land for sure. And a green one ideally, but any land will give us something to do. Do we have red drops? We do. With black is a bit strange. Do we play 3 swamps in the deck total? I think we do. So drawing both of them is unheard of. I will keep, but I can see how we are never going to find our fourth land. We did. Okay, 1-1 on the table. Let's make them discard something. And the green is there. Well, okay, deck. Thank you so much. You really... Oh, this is still a strong curve. And we don't have a... Yeah, I was about to say, like, thank you for everything, but right now I need the land to stop flowing. I really need them to stop flowing. Okay, they really want the crew. 9th crew fully. Oh, this is great for a later turn, but still. I will play a 4-4, hopefully to stabilize the ground, and I will never block with a beetle this early, so they can get in there with a 3-4 if they so desire. I played a 4-4 because it's enough to stabilize the board. Oh, not anymore. Not anymore. You really don't want to... You want to crew your... I mean, look at their curve. They had a 2, 3, 4, 5 drop. All provided them creatures. And now they are... Haha. Shall I do that? Shall I do this? What I'm about to do? Will I die on the crackback? So I will go up to 20 and it will die. They will play this and attack me for 5, 8, 18. And I will be back to 20 with a nice set of creatures, but I feel like I can do it. Yeah, this died, I know, but now they're down to 9 life, and sorry guys, I was thinking good, happy thoughts. I was thinking happy thoughts. They really are doing this. I mean, So, let's count for a second. I'm down, I'm dead in the air, unless I leave out the burst. If I play my land, if I play Tanuk and play my land, they go down to 8. Then I attack with this. Then I attack with for 8, and they will block the trampler. And I cannot deal them lethal. I can deal them 7. If they block the beetle, I can still deal to them 7 damage. So that's not the way to do it. If I will not attack, for example, and leave back blockers, I will be able to deal with this guy, and I will be able to have 2 more blocks. So block, and I will take 6, 8 damage. 8 damage. So I need to attack with at least the Crasher. And they took it. Obviously. Yeah, they could have been on 1 less life. Could have been on 1 less life. 3 life. I don't think it will matter because now we are getting overrun. I'm not sure if they were hellbent. I think they were. I want to look back. Attack with all makes sense. And it will win them the game. Oh, their last card was Radiant Strike. Now that is what you call perfect set of draws. Like, they could have not dreamed of a better curve and then drawing the removals from the top after they filled the board and pumped the board. So it was like a dream scenario for them. For me, it was a nightmare scenario. Now we are out of gems and out of reason to play limit. And we went from almost being able to qualify to now having to run perfectly. Okay, let's play some standard now, as planned. Let's try and climb, have a small goal. Have that, let's have that. Ooh, I think I will mulligan this hand. What do you guys think? I can keep this one, but what will I ditch? 2-lander. I think I need a 3rd land actually. 1 fear. It's tough. 1 flood. Flood can be good. Let's just ditch the flood in this spot. Yeah. It's just that. No, we have to keep that. So they are on the play, so this game is decided. But we will try to battle. We'll ditch this. Okay. Now we can double spell. So can they. A fear? No, they got it. So they are going to steal our creature. Sure. They can make a 3/3. Oh, they make a 2/2 just. Sure. Playing this guy. Now playing this. Let's make our fear a little bit bigger. Think so in this spot. Ah, shoot. Yeah. Now they're going to go crazy, so it's... If they discard a Vivi, the game is over. They discarded a Vivi. The game is over. Alright. Can I try and stop that? Multiple annuals. Spell pierce even, I wouldn't mind. This is sorcery speed, I don't like that. Fire magic doesn't do anything here, but torches do. Okay, the cuts are, to me, not straightforward. Like, I want to be able to deal with everything, so it's a bit of a stretch. Maybe 2 flood mouse. We need to kill their stuff. This can go away. Scholar is so good. Stories. I need to cut some cards, you know, so let's make one less annual and what else really? The furnace. Furnace can stay. I like the furnace. Okay, one soul cauldron. This is very random how I decided to pick my ins and outs. I'm trying not to think about the games. I was just crushed through and through. But I was. Okay, here we have a curve, but it can still go very wrong very quickly, because it's just a 1-2-2 situation. Okay, now it's a 1-2-3. We want to do this pre-combat. And I will need an untapped land, so playing this felt correct. Now... Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Let's take care of it now. If you want, you can... Yeah, the reason I decided to do it is because... Sure. So... let's discard the Fear and the Thyrsa. Keep my Agatha Sal Cauldron. I wish I had this untapped, but what can you do? That is fine on the top. Oh, oh no. They should have not let me do it. I mean, the game is not literally over, but I hope not to die next turn out of nowhere. They should have really taken out that, yeah. The fear of missing out was crucial to be removed, so now they can try and do things. They discarded Vivi, so they have 4 mana. They can keep going. Oh, they did. Wait, how does it work? So you may spend creatures. Sure, I think they discarded the wrong one, right? Exiled, so they had to exile my Vivi. What a strange play by the opponent. I think the Floodmaw can be good against that. So I want it back. Spell Pierce is even better on the draw. And I want to keep the pressure. I want to keep all the discards and everything. So really the Furnace has to go now. That's a bit clunky. Because, yeah, with Flood you can interrupt that combo. Ooh, I almost kept, but cannot. Shoot, so close. That's just sad. We need to ditch this and pray for a land, but we don't have to play that many, so This is not going to be easy. Didn't get there. And every turn is going to be harder to hit, but mulligan to 5, it's possible. It's possible, maybe even needed. Whew, never punished. Never ever punished. Okay, great. I will attack now. The opponent is surely able to. They kept their, so they have their third land guaranteed. Or even just this, but that's more than enough. Okay, but they are giving me time to make my... they have a mana, which I don't. I do. It doesn't have to... They have something. They have Spell Piercer or Annul. Let's take it right away. Huh. So I could bargain. If I bargain, I have to sacrifice an enchantment spell. I have to write that. Token. Artifact, enchantment, or token. Well, now I have decisions to make. Just playing a plain 1/1. Sure. Let's play him back. Yes, they did have the Airbraid as expected. Do they have the Torch Tower too? No. Just another fear of missing out. Okay, let's find this card and you can get in for 5 damage. Look at that. I wish I had something better to do. Like playing Vivi, that's death sentence. That's nothing. I will just kill this guy. And no attacks. Let's see if I can use Annual or... No, I cannot. Okay, I think I will torch. They still gain a lot of... Oh, they didn't. So again, playing the Vivi. Like I could aberrate again one of those guys, but then the other one gains, and this is already brutal. So let's just try and survive for a turn. If they top deck the removal, good for them. Like, I understand. I understand if that is what happens. A lot of ways in which I die. Okay. Discarded the creature, so now they have a full hand. Okay, still plenty of ways how this will go wrong, but for 5 I will take it. I will take it. I can even chomp with my Mako. Oh no, I can do this, excuse me. Fine, fine, fine. Playing a Braid on the Light Shatter feels like a start. Once each turn. During your turn. Okay, so let's put a red. Play my other Mako. Let's play this guy. Keep the Abrade or ditch the Abrade? That's the question. Let's ditch it. No attacks. I could have... Yeah. That's now chain reaction. The annual is going to not deliver. Ooh, Quantum Riddler. Okay, sure, that is... Yep. Okay, I see. I'm dead either way, because... Well, what I can do is do this, and this. And then I die after. I could have let through 2 damage. And now I could be down to 1 life. I see. Could have done that. Well, that's playing standard best of 3, just... Okay, let's play some more. It's not so entertaining as drafting, but drafting didn't feel entertaining when you're in the Mythic League, and I made a mistake in first game, I know that, but I didn't make mistakes in the other 2, and they just really got to me. I keep this, but we are missing. Okay, we are not missing. This was red, so it didn't matter if I would play it or not. Now, control. Okay. I will ditch the stories immediately. Am I this crazy? Okay, so the Prophet's eidetic memory was the card to ditch. Now we know. Yeah. So... it's something we can abrade now. Shall I do it now? I think I want to. I want to ditch this Prophet memory. And play my Mako. Do they have another? Maybe they do. Beza. Yes, you made those. Okay, thinking time. So what I want is to play the memory. Okay. Play my Cauldron. And get my fear bigger? Sure. End turn. I don't think I have a creature available to steal. Not yet. Stocking up. Sure, baby. Keeping the planes. That's strange. Question for $1 million. Oh, ditching the Vivi. Still the planes. Oh, you want to kill... What do you want to kill? That's interesting. No attacks. Thank God. Let's just take some cards. So I think the Scholar is a great card to be played. Yeah, to get lost. Sure. You got me. And I will decline and ditch these two. How do I feel about Mako? You can stay. I will take my way. And I expect totally... So what do we do now? I want to make my scholar as big as possible. So I think first I want to activate you. And let's see. Oh, you're going to grow bigger. So yeah, this is free mana, kinda. And now we want to activate you from here. Red, red, blue, 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 blue. Ditching the Mako? I don't even think so. Well, then I have to ditch 2 cards, that's true. Double Floodmaw is awkward. So I will decline and I will ditch 1 Floodmaw, 1 island. I will play this guy. Now you will play this with my 5 mana. No. With you, because you just came into play. Scholar? No, decline. Sure, this is never ending, right? Oh, well, I'm not sure what I'm looking for, because for sure the opponent just has a sweeper. I'm just here adding to the board, like nothing is going on, but in fact, I feel like the game is over. Let's decline. Another Vivi. Look at that. Okay. Now I can put Beza back and attack for a lot of damage, but not lethal. Not lethal is the crucial part. So I'm sorry, it's not going to work out as I hoped. What can you do? What can you do? They just take a silly amount of damage and just wipe the board. And that will be game 1. So game 2 I need to play better, because I just don't know how to play against blue-black. Oh no, blue-white I mean. Let's just take a random creature. Oh, they do have something else. I see, I see. Well, what can you do? Oh, now that's nasty. will ditch the scholar in these circumstances. That's a 5/5 immediately. Seven mana, 8 to activate this. It's okay, that's alright. Yeah, Beza is out. It's funny. Well there. Let's try and use it this way. Oh, no. This guy. So let's exile my Vivi. Put the counter on Vivi. It's fine. Now we have 5 mana here, so let's add a lot of mana. Let's draw a card first. Oh, double fear. Let's check. Okay, you can go. Let's check again. You can go. I will discard my... Actually, yeah, fear. Ooh, look at that. Doesn't matter really what I do, because I don't want to lose the other cauldron though with Vivi. I think I will anyway, but what can you do? A braid. Ho ho ho. Let's destroy this artifact. What do you say, guys? Oh, keep. Let's keep this one. Okay. It's not over yet, is it? The Vivi has summoning sickness, so... Seven. Interesting. I could make my light shatter 10/10 and attack with them. Ho ho. They can double block. I will kill the flyer. I will play this. Doesn't matter. I'm able to kill it, so I'm just... I didn't use you all this time. Funny. I thought I did. Maybe you can be activated twice because of the... I see. Okay, good game. I think this game is far from being over. Spell Pierce, Stroke, Annuals. That's definitely things I need. Braids, they look great, but... Into the Floodmouse I will take away a braid. Let's go down on those. The Furnace can go. Alright. Riddler is a fine card as well, but my slots are covered more or less. Let's try it this way. Oh, did not expect to win that game. The opponent didn't draw well. They needed their mass removal, which they didn't find, and we found all our answers to their... I will keep, but sad keep. Another red. Yeah, I'm fine just ditching one red at a time. Counterspell. Sure. Mako, let's go. Ooh. Yes. Okay. Time to decide. Let's discard the Vivi. Let's make them fear my... Yep. Oof. That's going to hurt, right? Okay, let's make blue, red, red. Play this. Okay, now let's never use any more mana. I will make my Mako bigger. Well, I can play still this Mako. This card. And I will just attack. I'll make this Mako bigger, that is what I wanted. Not much bigger, but still. Okay, we do have now a Disdainful Stroke and an Annul, but they can have... yeah, a lot of things. What I was most afraid are rats or Bezas or these kind of big guys. Sure. Let's try to stop this. Okay, that was it for them. Okay. Sure. It was a nice outcome. So the thing is that I really don't like this deck. It's painful to play with. It's painful, I wish, to play with it, against it. There is no joy in doing that. What you had to do, you gotta do what you gotta do when you want to climb to success. Here I just keep. The opponent will be on mono black discard. Oh, they mulliganed. Water Grave, you don't say. I will keep. It's better to have multiple. Creature. Does deal damage to creature. I need to find... I think, yeah, I can ditch the starting town in this case. Oh, they are Are they playing? What is this? No, I will just attempt to play. So far, no issues, but I expect to see them soon. What? Okay, the opponent is, I wouldn't say a troll, but very interesting place. Let's just discard the stories, sure. Let's make the scholar bigger. Spread the threats. I don't know what's better here. What will they have? Another bargain? They actually are. I don't know this deck, so I will have to watch out what's going on. 4 cards, 2 in the yard, rest in the graveyard. It's still just lands, they only played lands. So now what? I think I'm ready to go all in. I think I'm ready to do that. Let's decline, ditch the Vivi and the Abrade. And now play the Cauldron. Easily can have removal for that, counter for that, anything for that. They do have a counter spell for that. Okay. I will put it on my Scholar and I will attack. Okay, so far they're letting me kill them. What? I don't even need to put it on the Scholar. And the beginning of combat step is that? That's... I didn't know that until now. That's crazy. Ugh. Let's get to P3. Yeah, this is going to be very long and painful. We have 6 days to get to Mythic in Standard or Constructed. If you know of a deck which can be fun and also help me to climb, I'm all for that. I didn't even really looked. You have lands, you have spells. We will be fine. Yeah, we will be fine. I'm going to ditch the starting town. We do have everything we want and more. Everything we want and more. Green, green. Whoa. You know what? I will risk it. I don't want to attack when they clearly wanted to ramp. Just more ramping. So now I don't mind. Doesn't really matter which way I do it. Mako can go. What do I wanna? I already discarded the land, so yeah. Let's get in there. You should jump. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. I don't know how I'm dead, but I'm sure there is a way. I'm sure there is a way. Ouroboros. Sure, that is... It's a great fine card. Okay, I will play my land. I start with this. And now we can do many things. I think I like this more. Phew, look at that. Sure. And blue, 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 red. So let's return this guy. Let's return this guy. And we just go get in there. Oh, I'm sure they had as much fun as I did. They don't even know I didn't have any. They don't even know. They are like, why are you playing if you're not having fun? There is a goal. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. We made it to P3, and next day we want to make it to another P, and then another, and so on and so forth. And we still want to make it to... I will make it to top 1200. It will be... If it's the last thing I do, I will still try to do it. But I will see if I can make it with my gold. And if I will earn some gems. It's hard to. Let's see. Let's just play one more. The more, the merrier, right? This is fun. This is great. This is what we wanted. This is why we play Magic. To enjoy each and every win. Feels like cheating, this deck. That's the problem. That's why I'm like this. It's like I'm beating up little kids. Just they want to have fun, play the green decks, play their, you know, brews. They just I will feel much better if they win. But I cannot let them win. So it's a eternal struggle. Okay. Look, the game is not over. You know? The game is not over. Oh, they have a removal for my fear. Did not expect that out of the year, but I will ditch my island and draw another land. So we are getting flooded, so the opponent has a real chance. Real chance. Look at this. I will just casually play my Vivi. Vivi lives. Now I will play Cauldron. I will activate this. I will keep it. I will keep it. I will activate my Cauldron. Still no removal. Damn it. I can discard something, but I will just discard my lands. I will play my Mako and attack. This would evoke in me that they play a lot of creatures. Oh, they just played for this combo. Okay, now let's see what's the beast. Ah, Volgoloth. How good for them. So this has a lot of things. I have to sacrifice 3 non-land permanents. That's a lot. It's a lot of permanents. I do have that number, by the way. I do have that option. So let's play this guy. And cannot... How can I do this? I can... play this. Make her bigger. And now I can activate her. Play my guy. And sure. Sacrificing all these three. Get in there. And let's see. From this spot, this is just gaining some life. So they are just trying to survive a little bit longer. It's understood. I think they should keep this. I think I will... No, I don't have to. I can play it still like this. We are looking for flood mob, basically, I think. This is interesting. I have to discard. Rather just discard one. So the Scholar. And for this amount of mana, sure, let's play. Discard one. Nothing, practically. And you have to chomp, that's true. I can just play this for 5 mana. Submit 0 to pay. Vivi can be discarded for sure. Now what? I can top deck. Well, I cannot. Yeah, I can. There is a chance. I will. No. Yeah, well, playing this now. Sure. Oh. Whoa. They had a cool deck. I really wanted them to win, but I just had the nuts again. 3 non-land tournaments, and Vivi still lives. Tough to do. I did it. One last game. If we win, we win. I have a craving. My wife did something wonderful in the kitchen. I can't even say what it is. It's a sweet food. Took her more than 2 hours to prepare. And looks delicious. And it's 10 o'clock and I still want to have a bite. By bite I mean 10 bites. So today the diet is on vacation. I kept this hand Because I see a third land with falls happening. And we have abrades, we have removal. We can discard the abrade to the scholar. Maybe they know already that what we are, so they are just waiting for us to die. Fear. It's a fine 2-drop, but I need to make those land drops. Funny that it would not delay the land drop, because playing it out on turn 2 is the same as to keep it on top. But we would need to discard something from our hand. This way we didn't have to. So, Water Grave. If we are against the Dimmer Cats, oh, what are you? I think I just want to kill you. Looked like a nice little thing to be killed. And here, discarding the other abrade. These stories, right? Now we don't have any payoffs with the cauldron, and we don't have anything. How to pump our creatures, so it's a bit of a dire situation. We can activate the sanctuary end of turn, but I think it will die just as well. Maybe we play our Steaming Sauna next turn? Who knows? Well, they didn't play a creature, I'm sure they had one. But luckily they read the situation perfectly. Kaito is on the battlefield. 3/4 creature. Pumping. You know what? Let's make his life worse. I can put him down to 1. That's... is that what I want? Is that what I really, really want? Who knows? Feels like... that's too little. But I know why they pumped this. Let's play it like this. I will decline and get rid my Soul Cauldron and another Scholar. Well, that was the trick, right? They wanted. So this should ensure that we will kill Kaito next turn. But they maybe even have more Kaitos, because why would you play your first one if you don't have more in your hand? What is your hand? 7 removal spells and a Kaito? Could be, could be. Don't have a way how to deal damage to that poor bastard. they read. Has hexproof. If I deal damage to you now, it will not be... I wonder if loyalty counters would be removed from him. I don't think so, but would be funny. Would be a little bit funny. Yeah. Kaitos unite. Yeah. Sure. So you do have more. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Let's draw first with you. Discard the Abrade now. Oh, let's discard the Furnace now. Okay. Doesn't make sense to do it now, so... So yes, Kaito into Kaito. It's funny. Okay, you can kill my Scholar. Well, you cannot kill my guy so easily, man, but you can try. You can try. I have not targeted my fear of missing out yet. Sure. You do you. You do you. No blocks, mister. If you have a -10/-10 effect.
Your secrets
I wonder why the second Kaito disappeared from their hand. Like, what did happen to him? Where did he go? Can he be somewhere else? Oh, they kept both. That's a bummer. Look at this. Ooh, they are over with it. Well, the game was over, that's true. Another win, another flawless victory. So we are at the 2-hour mark for our streaming today. People were not missing much because on the draft portion we didn't excel, and in the standard I think I will just play it off stream. This is not for the faint of heart. Climbing here, it's going to 5 days. So I need to climb 2 ranks per day. Tomorrow, by the end of tomorrow, Plat 1, then Diamond 3, Diamond 1, and then Mythic. So I really have to do and win a lot of matches. A lot of games ahead of me if I need to do that. Let's do one more. I don't think we are going to win like constantly. Mana Flood, the really anti-deck, and the best of 1, you just never know what you will encounter, but best of 3 is always given what you will encounter, and that's not making me happier. So we are taking mulligan. One of these 3 drops has to go. Which one? I like the draw first, discard later situation. Now if I knew my flood mouse were flooding, I could have decided differently. Sure, you have the Betsy. You just take whatever you want, man. I don't care. Verge. You verging. Shall I attack? They did not block. Wow. Another bat? That would make me sad. But also, what else should I expect? Oh, the Annex. Taking damage. Taking damage. Sure, this is a creature. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Discarding Wiwi, for sure. Oh, maybe I should discard it more. Now I feel silly. Now I feel like a crazy person. If they are going to want to activate their sanctuaries, it's fine with me. Well, this also has to be fine with me, but it's less good for sure. Vivi discarded. Funny people are playing Trajectory when Vivi's in the field, but sure, I understand. Look at that. Look at this. Oh well. Can't do much. They will just kill her, but... Oh, I would be so happy if they used it on a Soulstone Sanctuary. Wow, that's also great for me. That was very strange, if you ask me. Very, very strange, if you ask me. Well, let's get back my 2/2 flyer. This is a tapland now. I have to discard 2 anyway. Discard these 2. Let's play this card. Well, that's tricky. I think I'm fine with that. They will play their... Now, death is coming. Two creatures? Oh no. And the -10, -10. What a strange card. Yeah, so I understand now. Trajectory is always online. Never skipping a beat. Never ever skipping a beat. Could have played it in the other order. Oh, that's a bit weird, but hey. Here we are. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah. Ooh, decline. Let's ditch the 2 lands. Let's see. Let's see. Haha. They drew all the cards. Now they decided it's time to start getting in there. Yes, good choice. Okay, look at this. I will kill your bat. Take back my cauldron. Play my cauldron on my Vivi. Create 6 mana. Sure, this is fine. Playing you out of the blue. And shall I attack and hope to top deck something more? No, I shall do this. With you? Possibly. Ooh, declining here, right? How many cards did I draw? Who knows? Who knows? Can even play this, doesn't really matter. 4. Not dead. Not dead at all. Can still die easily, but not dead. Yep. How many tragic trajectories can one man have? No blocks, mister. You are up to 6 life, at least. Do you have the last removal spell? Looks like you do. Okay, that's a creature. It's a demon too. Funny, I think I will use it on the bat. Because this now draws me a card, and this now draws me more cards. Whew, look at this. Look at this. I can just ditch the Abrade, no other way how to do it. And gain more value. Anything I can benefit from? I don't think so. So this gives me 3 more mana. These 2. Let's just play you. Now the land, so I will attack. Oh! I can put more counters. Where to? Where to? Not on my attacker, that's for sure. One figure is fine. Okay, sure, they block. Take damage. Oh! Look at this. That's Value Town. Maybe I'm dead. Good game. So you just kill me. You have another annex. That's enough. Close games, but yeah. You had enough removal for my threats. I didn't. I didn't. So as expected, sometimes you can't win them all, and so this is going to be a very long way to get there, very much impossible, but I will try, and you will be here to witness it. Thank you for today. See you tomorrow again.